What's up, y'all? This is Blue Jay, and I am back with another video. And I just wanted to come over here and say before I start, I be seeing a lot of people say, I don't know why people always tell their business on the internet, like, you need to keep your business to yourself. No, from what I hear is, when you're transparent and you talk about your life in a way, it just depends on what you talk about. I mean, you could tell people what you want them to hear, but I really feel like it depends on how deep the situation is. Now, if it's something too detailed and too much, yes. But I feel like that you can talk about your business as much as you want because most people want to be nosy anyway, and that's on this app, on social media. It seems like that's the way to go. You know, to get analytics and just a lot of people, a lot of traffic on your channel. So I most definitely feel like that's not, I feel like that's false. Because when you're talking about things people can relate to, kind of like telling your business, that's kind of what help your channel grow. I say halfway. I ain't gonna really say fully because I mean, it's a lot of stuff you can do. Like I said, it depends, but I really feel like telling your business is kind of like the way to go, but it just depends on what you tell. Like, don't be stupid and tell too much of your freaking business and they know everything about it. But at the same time, you can still tell your business, if you get what I'm saying. Like, you can tell it to a certain extent. So most people be like, oh, you can't. Yes, you can. Because that's what people want. The people want to relate to things. Like, you being secretive and not really telling much about yourself. Like, you just kind of being a little fake and phony in a way. Not fake and phony like that, but like you just, you're just secretive and, people ain't really looking for that. People not looking for, the little nice and, oh, the little doll or the little innocent person. They're looking for someone that's real and that's going to tell them the real deal. So that's all. But anyways, today I had ended up getting me something to eat. I told them earlier today because I like getting my stuff out the way because, yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes when I be talking, I do have to catch myself because I don't want to say too much in this video because I'm like, certain stuff y'all shouldn't know. I want to tell y'all, but I can't tell y'all because, like I said, I have certain people watching my channel. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, you can tell stuff, but it really just depends because, I mean, people like you tell stuff. People like when you tell your business in a way, but don't tell them too much to where somebody will stalk you or call, kind of make drama out of things, based on what you tell them. But I just want to jump right into it, y'all. I mean, I don't know if it's going to be a long form video again. Like I said, I'm trying. I have a little story. Not a story, I mean, somewhat of a story. So, I'm going to talk about what is it like being a 25-year-old living with a family member. So, I currently be living with family members since 2019 or 20. And I can honestly say, I mean, it's good. From what I pay $300 a month to stay where I'm at with a family member. That's all I have to pay. As far as other things, I really do like my privacy. Like I said, I'm very closed in. I think this came with age, or I don't know if it came with other things, when you get older and you start to, like childhood stuff, or I don't know. I'm really confused, but I don't know how to take it. I mean, it could be that they could have made it like that too, but it could have just been like that on its own, or something, in the past could have made it like that too. So I'm not really sure how to say it, but I can say that as I grew older, I am very closed in. I'm very much an introvert. I don't really like to go out in gatherings no more. Like I usually, like to, okay, let's party and stuff. But it really just depends. It's crazy because if it's where I'm at, where I live at, like right now, I kind of feel more at peace about it. But when I have to go somewhere out of my comfort, then it's like, I don't really know. So it's kind of like, it's a good thing and it's a bad thing in a way because, like I said, I do have moments to where I'm not really in the mood to, socialize. I feel like it's kind of too much comment in a way. It really just depends on the situation. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna leave it right there. It depends on the situation. But as far as me, living with someone, I honestly could say, like I said, I the type that, like I said, of course I'm going to, but it's like I just want to go days. I don't want to even speak at all. I like staying in my little comfort area and not really wanting to be bothered. Like I'm not the type that'd be up there laughing and the life of the party and just just one of them loud people, that's light up the room and have people smile. I mean, I think I was like that when I was younger. I most definitely was. When I was younger, I was very much stay out here and stuff. All these type of systems on. When I was younger, I used to be the talkative one. People used to just, especially my family members, they was like, "Oh my God, you talk so much." I was the type that I was talking. I can hold a conversation with you. Being me, like by me being a young child, I was talkative to where my damn great grandma fell asleep. I was talking. My grandparents, my mom, and everybody was just like, "Oh, you talk too much. Why don't you just sit down?" You kind of. I wasn't motor mouth. I talk, 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 talk. And from that time, made me say like 9 to 10 years old, all the way from like just past that from 10 and out 25, bro. I remember, I'm very different. You could you could get like at least, I can't even talk right. I said at least. You could get at least like maybe a few minutes conversation out of me in a way. Like I'm not the type that'll talk to you for a whole 20 minutes. Like, for example, in here, of course, that because I mean, hell, long form content. I mean, all I'm doing is talking to the camera, ain't like I'm talking to a real person, but I am talking to y'all, but I'm not actually talking to y'all face to face. You get what I'm saying? So, like I say, it really just depends. Like at work, for example, I'm the same way. Like I say, I'll talk to you, but I'm not the type that'll leave my little job area and be like, "Hey, how you doing?" And just chirping and chirping. I don't do that. I stay in my area. Like I say, it just depends. If I come past your area, I might say a few words to you, and go back to my area. But I'm not the type that just go and just voluntarily leave because I'm bored and I'm about to go talk to you while you're working. I don't do that. But back to this. I'm just trying to correspond. I'm trying to make sure it all come together because I'm saying by me living with someone, it's kind of a little uh what is it called? Complicated. That's what it is. Come on, not brain farts. It's complicated living with someone because, especially sometimes when company come over, you really don't want to be bothered. But it's really, if my mom come over, that's a little different story. I'm gonna come upstairs, but it's just, I don't know. Like I said, I'm different. Certain people, it really just depends on the day too. But mostly, when my mom come over, and stuff, I'm gonna go up because, like I said, that's my mother. But like I say, it's a good thing and a bad thing. I don't really have to pay much. I had to pay $300 a month. I mean, that's nothing. Paying $150 every 2 weeks. I mean, can't beat it. Only $150 out of your check. I mean, it's really nothing like that because I mean it's kind of cheaper too because I'm paying every 2 weeks 150. I'm not just taking out $300 out of my check. Now that's a big one. I feel like that'd be a good role for you if you have a savings when it comes to that $300 all at once. You take that out all at once out of your account. Most definitely, that's a good option. But when you like me, oh, you have to do pieces. You got to do piece this check and a piece the other check, and boom. But like I said, y'all, it's a good thing and a bad thing. Like I said, I'm 25 years old, y'all, and I will be 26 this year. And I sure hope that I accomplish a lot. Like it's still in January. February 1st could be my day on New Year. Well, like I say, I'm trying. Like I really want my own place. I do. I like my privacy, and like I say, by me living with someone, I really learned a lot about myself. Everybody on my mother's side, like they're very outgoing and things like that. I'm not no more. I don't really care about going to functions or parties I'd rather see you like maybe in person and that's it. But I don't know. I think it's just overly. I get overly stimulated now. Like I said, I don't know what it is. I'm just very, like I say, I'm very introvertish, and very to myself. So, like I said, I learned a lot by myself. If I get my own place, I most definitely will be the type that won't throw no parties. Mm-mm. I don't want no house party. I don't want no housewarming. Don't housewarm nothing. Send something to my through the mail. And that's it. I don't want no party. No. Nope. 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 I don't do that because, like I say, I have anxiety. Like I said, I'm closed in. I'm not outgoing. I'm closed in. I'm an introvert. But I'm not gonna say like I'm a space cadet either. But because like I said, I'm not just gonna not say nothing, just be mute. Like I'm not anti, but I'm not social either. So I'm kind of like in the middle. So yeah, like I say, I really don't know how this gonna go. Like I said, I know I'm gonna get my own place. Like I guess I could have company. I don't know. Like I'm different. Like I don't know who else is like this. I don't know nobody else that's like that. I don't know. Like I said, it could be people in my, as far as my ancestors I get this from. But I honestly don't know who else like this. But I know I can say on my other people's side of the family, my dad's side, they're kind of, it's kind of, I don't know, they kind of do things to them by themselves, but not like that. But they're more closed in on my mother's side. But yeah, it's just, yeah, it's just like I said, it's just, I don't know. That's just how I am. And what else I can say, y'all? I'm getting a little brain fogged. I don't know what else to say. Like, yeah, I don't really like company. As far as like when I hear people knocking, I'm like, who's that? Like, I get very anxious. I don't like answering the door either. I hate when I'm right there and I have to answer the door and all that stuff. Like I said, I'm not really. I'm just like I say, I'm a cave. I'm a cave. I'm a cave. What you call those things? How can I put this? I'm like hmm, I can't really. I don't know how to put this, but I could just say I'm in my shell. I was trying to find another way to say it. I was gonna say something like I'm a cave sheller, but I don't know if that makes sense. But I mean, I'm most definitely in my shell. I'm not shy. Like I said, I'm just an introvert. I don't really care. I don't like clubs. I don't care to go to a bar. Like I go out to eat. Come on, let's grab a bite to eat. I can do that. But as far as like going to the club and the bar, I don't know. I don't really see that because first of all, I don't know how to dance. You at a bar, club, you got to go out there. You got most people with wall standards. Why is you a wall standard if you ain't gonna do nothing? That's another thing. Like I'm not really the type that'd be like, come on, let's plan a party. I'm not gonna do that, and I might not even go. Like that's just me. Like I might come on here. I don't know what I give off on here. Like if you guys comment, like whoever. I rarely get comments on videos. Like I'm just acting like I get millions of comments, but I'm just saying like whoever comment, please comment. Like what do you get from me? Do it seem like I'm an introvert? Does it seem like does everything looking about correct? Because I'm just curious. But like I say, I'm very. That's just who I am. I don't know if it's gonna change maybe 5, 6 years from now, but so far, like I say, I'm very much to myself. So that's kind of a little bad thing about living with someone because sometimes it be feeling a little too loud when I'm to myself. I feel like me being to myself is very loud. Like when you're just silent and then you get that little impeding anxiety feeling like, dang, you to your damn self. You just down, you just in your area and you really to yourself. You ain't even interacting like that. So like I said, I do get that, but you know, you know. If you know, you know. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that can relate to me, and that's all. And like I say, being an introvert, especially when you live with other family, don't let it bother you when people think that you're weird for being quiet or whoever. Whoever else. Like, this is for people who's dealing with that. People being judged because they to themselves. Don't let that bother you. Like, just because someone else say, "Oh, you're to yourself," and this and that, third, there's nothing wrong with you. That's just how you are, and you can't let nobody guilt trip you, make you feel like it's something wrong with you. You need to go see about yourself, and that's not normal. And it's something wrong with you mentally. There's nothing wrong with you. You all right. All you gotta do is just keep being your dang own self. Because I feel bad for people who have siblings, a lot of siblings, and like they live with a whole household, mom, dad, brother, sister, like 4 or 5 sisters, 6 brothers in the same house. I feel bad because those type of people, that type of family, they sit at the table and eat. That's another thing. That's a little nerve-wracking. I don't, now I'm thinking about it, I ain't gonna, like I said, I ain't gonna say that. I just thought about it because that's a little too much to say. That's what I'm saying. Like, it really depends on what you say. If you can say it, say it. Sometimes you gotta watch what you say too, because you have others watching your channel. It ain't nothing bad, but I mean, it's something that I'm thinking like, if that was to happen, I really wouldn't feel that bad. But I'm gonna just leave it like that because I'm sorry to be sit up here and play with your mind and stuff. Act like I'm gonna tell you something, but that happens a lot though when I make videos. When I be like, I ain't gonna even say nothing about that. But yeah, like I said, I'm not the type that sit at a table, especially like if it's a normal day. Like, come on, let's eat. I'm gonna watch my videos on my phone. It ain't even no sense of me eating with you because I'm going to watch my video. Like, we can eat at the same table, like when it's just a normal day, like like it's today, the 24th, 25th, 23rd. I don't know. Today is Saturday, whatever day it is. Ain't gonna be no, come on, let's go up here and eat together. Let's eat together. Let's talk about what's going on in the world. Let's talk about these presidents. Let's talk about this. I'm not the type to have a whole discussion with you. I'm gonna be alone. I wanna watch something on my phone while I eat my food in peace with my headphones on. So yeah, but other than that, if you do live with someone, take advantage of it in a good way. Don't disadvantage it. Like, don't be sitting up here not trying to do what you gotta do, acting like that you just living here forever. Please, because like I said, this is what I'm dealing with. And I'm not really doing it intentionally. It's just, I don't know. Like, I'm not being lazy either. That's another thing because I have a job. But just really take advantage of it in a good way because you're not really paying nothing. Use that little free money that you barely paying to stay. I mean, some people probably paying more than that with people like they basically paying rent. You know what I mean? But people who is not really paying anything, I'm talking to people that's like me, that's barely getting take anything out their check every time they get paid. They ain't really gotta pay that much. But what I'm saying is, take advantage of it. Put something to the side. Get your little IRA plan. I mean, I said IRA, and your 401k. IRA is like some type of savings and some other stuff. I'm not really sure, but I know it's called IRA. Put some in your IRA, put some in your 401k, put some in your savings and your banking, so you could be on your own. And that's all I gotta say, y'all. But I ain't gonna really hold y'all. Y'all hang in there. People that it is living with people, family member, friend, anybody, hang in there. Especially if you're an introvert and you got all the people coming over, company, like dang near every day. You can't barely get a quiet house. Use that motivation. Use that as motivation to get your own and save up. Especially if you barely gotta pay anything on your check. Use that to get up out of there. Once you do that, you be good. That's what I'm still trying to do. Like, I had all these years, all this time to get on my own and to have at least probably almost about $5,000-$10,000 saved. But like I say, I'm BSing around. I'm not taking advantage of it. I'm taking disadvantage. But like I say, it's gonna get better. It sure is, cause like I say, if I do this, if I'm trying to build on YouTube, I gotta do it every day. Ain't no excuses. Ain't no I'm tired. Ain't no I know what to do. You gotta open up that mind, open that brain, and get to it. That's what I'm trying to do. Like I said, I've been doing this every day, like it's a job. I mean, it's dang there is in the future. When I get there, it's gonna be a job. But just stay consistent, y'all, and stay consistent on saving that dang on money. If you're living with somebody, just please save up, because whoever you stand with, friend, family, stranger, coworker, anything can happen. Something could happen to them. Then who else would you go to? I mean, I don't know. Like, you don't want to keep doing this, because you can't keep staying with somebody and then not perfecting your own life. Making better of your situation, because they're not going to be here for long. I'm not going to be here for long. Who knows? Like I say, it could be you, or it's just, like I said, life is just too short to be sitting up here thinking, oh yeah, I'm living with them, I'm good, I ain't gonna really worry about that till later on. No, you're doing that, because what if you're not able to do it later on? What if something happened to where you gotta get out the house, you ain't got no money, something happened to them, something happened to you, or something happened to the eviction, somebody get evicted, and like I said, you ain't got no money to say, hey, you can't do nothing. So just, have that type of mindset. And yeah, I'm talking to myself too. Have that mindset, Blue Jay. So I know. Have that mind. I'm talking to myself too. I ain't just talking to y'all, and I'm not being a hypocrite. I'm talking to myself as well. But, anyways, that's all I gotta say. Y'all have a good rest of y'all Saturday evening. And stack up. Peace out.